Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In fact, I am 10 minutes late today. I apologize. You know how you plan things and they do not work out. You just keep going. Yeah, it happens most of the time. You guys are going to hear the noise at the background. Please pardon me. It's my certificate. I've been a mother. Yeah? Okay, guys. Mama, open door is raining. We got some people in the building. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please share out as you come in. Mama Love Francis, you should join your way to this stream. Okay, guys. So let's see. Let me try to share out. Welcome, everybody. Everybody, you guys are welcome. Sorry for, how do I say, is it the lateness? Guys, this is going to be an hour 30-minute stream, yes. And yeah, it's going to be an hour 30-minute stream. Just let us know. Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing out. Guys, if you look, you'll see that I'm not my bubbling self today. Guys, I'm not my bubbling self today. Because I have already scheduled this. That's why I'm here. You know, there are some things that when some things happen to you, you like, but I'm fine. I'm okay. But had it been I didn't schedule this yesterday, I would not be here. So, but please, thank you for coming in and pardon me. In life, when life throws things at you, you just take them. Stop! You take them with a... Guys, 1 minute, please. So in life, when things throw things at you, you take them out, especially if you're a mother or whoever you are. You just take them. Don't stay one place and you start crying. You know what I mean? You don't cry. You shouldn't cry. You just take it. Pick yourself up. Look ahead. Yeah? Okay. So let me quickly welcome everybody to the chat. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys for the sharing. Let us quickly pray. Yeah? Then we welcome people in the chat. You know how it is. Father, we thank you for another wonderful day. We pray you give us the strength, the grace to do this. We cannot do this without you. Bring those that ought to be here. Bless the work of our hands. And give us the grace to learn and share knowledge. Amen. 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 Okay, guys, so my name is Mary. That's my name, as you know. Thank you for being here. I appreciate people that have been following this series. It means a lot to me because I know it also means a lot to you people. You know, especially those that are in a relationship, especially those that are married, especially those that have certificates, especially those that want to have certificates, especially those that are looking forward to get married, especially those that are believing they will get married tomorrow, especially those that has been planning for one thing or the other. I pray it goes well with you, your plan and your thoughts. You know that, and that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that one at that. I'm going to still apologize. The noise at the background is getting to me, but there is nothing I can do about it. It's my license. So please don't get so angry. Yeah. Let's find peace through it all. So I'm going to go back from the beginning and welcome those that are here. Love Francis, thank you for coming. Neighbor's Word, thank you for being here. Okay, how do I pronounce this name? A Talk with Richie. Oh my goodness, thank you for coming. How do I pronounce this name? Okay, it's called, do I call it, God. Okay, let me call it, is it Aitohan? Is it Aitohan? Please, if I got your name correctly, please, if I didn't get it correctly, please don't take it to heart. But I'm going to call you Han, if that's okay, please. Thank you for coming. Tessie, thank you for being, Tracy, thank you for being here. Then God Gift Expectation TV, thank you for coming. Let me quickly appreciate those people that shared the stream out as they came in. I got shares from Love Francis, thank you for sharing. God Gift Expectation, thank you for sharing. Tessie, Tracy, thank you for sharing. Fuck with Richie, thank you for sharing. Share the love, share the money, thank you for sharing. Please, those people that shared us out on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on, what is it called again? On Facebook, thank you so much. We do not take that for granted, yeah? And if I didn't call your name, please, maybe I didn't see that. Please do not take it to heart. Please type so I could recognize you in the chat. Are you going to stop? So I could recognize you guys in the chat. Then Chichi, Beauty World, thank you, sis, for coming. How are you doing? So guys, we see the topic before us today. Oh, Thunder, I'm sure Thunder is on his way. Thunder Scorpion is on his way. It doesn't mean this. We see the topic before us today. We are continuing with the series. So today, well, the topic is how far can you save your relationship? How far can you save your relationship? That is the topic. How far can you save your relationship? When I mean how far can you save your relationship, it simply means for those people that are married, how far can you save your marriage? How far can you go for your marriage? For those people that are in a relationship, you know, that is that they want to get married at the end, how far can you go to salvage that relationship, guys? I hope I give this my best today, honestly speaking. 1 minute, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. So I got, guys, this is an open discussion, but I still got some amazing people that are going to be joining us to talk about it. And that is people like Nwadi. Nwadi has been with us in this series this while. She's busy, but I pray she shows up, you know. Then you got Love Francis and Rich's Word also. And anybody, when I mean anybody, everybody. So don't think, okay, because she has just a special guest, our opinion doesn't matter. Who told you that? Your opinion matters. Everybody's opinion matters. So please, just come in with an open mind, yeah? And we're going to be rounding off this section. You know, we're rounding it off for the month of November. After November, we are done with everything that is called marriage. So if you have anything you want us to talk about, but without referring to you, please reach me out. please reach out to me on my Instagram handle. If you feel there is a topic you want us to talk about in marriage, in relationship, that you feel that I've not touched, please reach out to me on Instagram. And I promise you, we're going to talk about it. Yes. You do not know the marriage you're going to be saving. You do not know the relationship you're going to be saving. You know, a lot of people will say, well, oh, I have a perfect marriage. I don't care. What are they even talking about? Who told you? Who told you? I want you to know there is no perfect marriage. I hope you know that. There is no perfect marriage. But we strive to have a good marriage. Of course. Because if you tell me there is a perfect marriage, which means the man is perfect, the woman is perfect. And if they're perfect, then why are they getting married? Huh? Why are they getting married? I stand to be corrected. So if you tell me now there is a perfect marriage, oh yeah, come out and let me know. Tell me. Okay. So thank you guys again. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up as we're starting. So I'm going to start by, oh my goodness, can I do this? Can I really do this today? Can anybody tell me how the noise at your end is? Is the noise so, I don't know. Can you guys even hear me? Let me know. The noise is beginning to get to me a bit, a kind of. I'm trying to keep it together. You know when you're trying to do something and the noise is getting to you. Oh, come on. So before our guests start joining us, I'm gonna drop the link. Okay, guys. So that is the link. Okay. So I'm going to quickly give an insight. Now, as I said, oh my goodness, we can hear you. I think we can manage us. Okay, guys. So let's quickly dive into it. I apologize for the noise. I hope we can do this, but if this noise becomes unbearable, honestly, I think I'm gonna go off yet. So God help me. So kids will always be kids. I'm struggling. Okay. Okay, so now the question is, when you talk about saving relationship. When you talk about saving relationship. Hi, Lily Bright. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody, again for your patience. I guess the struggle is real. Being a mom and being a YouTuber, the struggle is real. I'm just being sincere to you guys. The struggle is real. I do not know if this is like a very big challenge, but you know, now we are super moms. We're gonna get through it. Thank you, Buzz, for sharing out. Thank you, Lily Bright, for coming in, and thank you, everybody. So, just like as I said, I have been married for 15 years, or we have been married for 15 years. And we know that marriage has its troubles. Marriage has its problems. Marriage has, marriage has everything. And thank you, Scorpion. In fact, we have been waiting for you to come on. We have been waiting for you to come on.
Mia, the switches. Still okay. Hello guys, are you hearing me? Mama, am I on mute? I'm not on. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Hello everyone. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hello. Mama, stop laughing. It's the same thing over here. I'm struggling.
So,
it's not that deep. Go to your.
Hi, Thunder Scorpion. Hi, Uniqueness. I do not know if they did meet it. You know what they call me? Oh my goodness. I've never seen this type before in my life. Tracy, this is not a joke. Oh. I don't know if these kids they said like, I don't know. The giggling, and when you put the mic on mute, they become mute. They keep quiet.
Exactly.
Then once you unmute the mic, they start dancing. Who does that? Ah. So I think over to you. Let's start from you. They are catching cruise. Tracy, this is more than cruise. Tracy, this is not a joke. Honestly, Tracy, this is more than, I've never been like today. If you look at me, you know I'm trying to put it. I'm trying to get that. I'm telling you. I'm trying to put it together. See, my love.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm with you. I just had to close the door. Hopefully, hopefully we can do this. Hello everyone. Hi Scorpion. Hi Tracy. Hi Lily.
I'm telling you.
Uber's family is also here. Hey Mama, how you doing? Good to see you all here.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for coming. We might end up succeeding today by the grace of God. Guys, please do not be offended.
Well,
it's not as difficult to be a mom and a YouTuber at the same time.
My dear.
And
this one is making me keep quiet. Mama, kids are amazing. This one, now mommy, and I need you. Fire my.
Who is knocking?
Immediately you get off. If you're talking about immediately you get off, they'll be quiet. Immediately you get off and you want them to giggle, they will not giggle. I'm telling you guys. So they know what they do. They are not going to giggle. They are going to, in fact, they will want to sleep immediately. And you're like, okay, giggle now. Okay, play now. They'll be so quiet. But just be on the phone and just try to do something. Can you? That do not need the attention. They'll tell you gave birth to us. Come on, tell people you have kids. Okay, so guys, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience and everything. I appreciate you guys. And this your patience is making me know that we are going to do it, guys. If you look at me, you know that's why it's not good to be fair. When you're fair and if you're not putting it together, people will know. They know something is wrong with you. So guys, I am turning red. That's why I had to close the door so you don't get the red peas on my face. So thank you, Lord, for being here. The question
Lily, yes, Lily, I went to close the door, the adjoining door from the to the sitting room and their room. So what they are doing now, they will come and be knocking at the door. So they will definitely do everything possible to get your attention. Uh, Me closing the door is to my
the
own
fact
risk
remains
too.
is what I'm seeing today. I've never seen it before. Now my son knows he's gonna beat band. Now my son knows he's gonna go bubbling with the mouth. Guys, I have never seen. So I made a meeting. They did a meeting. I don't know how they did the meeting, but we're going to succeed. So today we have here is Love TV. Here is Love Francis, for crying out loud.
Hi.
She used to be Love TV, so she changed to Love Francis. So guys, she's going to be sharing with us her own thoughts on the topic. So please, just like as I said, bear with us. Bear with us. The kids. It doesn't mean that we can't control our kids, but they know what they're doing. That is just the truth. So please, if you have your questions, you type in your questions, and as she talks, she's going to answer your questions. Remember, we have spent 23 minutes already, just for us to know that. So please, Love Francis, can you give us your thoughts on this, please?
Okay, hello everyone. Greetings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming to hear us talk about this. This is not all about me talking for you to hear only my opinion. This is us sharing ideas and learning from one another because nobody knows it all. So I am not like a graduate that graduated from one philosophy or whatever, from marriage or whatever, but we try to talk about things to learn from one another to grow and hopefully have a peaceful and a marriage built on harmony and love. So based on the topic today, how far can you save your relationship? If I'm not mistaken, Mama, your title is saying how far can one go to save their relationship, right? Okay. So I think first of all the question should be, how important is your relationship to you? Is your relationship, is your marriage a priority? Does it come first in your life? If somebody should tell you now, what is the first priority in your life? Will you name your relationship with your husband? Will you name your relationship as the thing that has the most priority? If it's the number one priority in your life, then the answer should be you are ready to do everything possible to make it work. You are ready to sacrifice, because we all know that marriage is all about compromise, sacrifice, and forgiveness, tolerance, a whole lot of things that we need to actually invest to be able to make our marriages to work. So for me, my marriage is like the best thing I would say that has ever happened to me. And if is the best thing, if I regard it as the best that ever happened to me, then I will go to the extreme to save it. But this doesn't include if violence is involved in the relationship. Now, when I say I will go to the extreme to save my home, violence is not included in it. I would say violence is the only thing that can ever make me take a walk or take a break from my home, take a walk from my marriage. But if it's about the difficulties, the ups and downs we all face each day in our homes, if it's all about facing each other's weaknesses, probably this one cheats on you or the other one this, if it's just those things, I can actually bear. I can actually do everything possible to make it work. I can go, we can go for counseling to make it work. I can overlook things. I can forgive things. That doesn't make me stupid. That means I cherish what I have. That means a part of me always want to hold on to the good side of that person, because it wasn't all bad. It didn't just, all of a sudden become bad. You guys decided to come together because you love each other. And we all know that after a while in marriage tends to get boring. So sometimes this boredom, pushes our partners to do what they shouldn't do, or might make them fall into temptation. So you shouldn't, I don't think I would, because my husband probably cheated, or maybe I'm some girl, and I decided to give up on my marriage, or decide to give up on what we have built all those years. The only thing that will ever make me take a walk is if there is violence. And when I say violence, I don't mean maybe if your husband should, for the first time in 4 years, give you a slap, and you say, oh, because he slapped me, I'm taking a walk. If he didn't slap you all those 4 years, probably something drove him into doing that, and you should try to, find out why he actually got to that extent of raising his hand on you. Now, when we're talking about violence, we're talking about when, this has become like an everyday thing in your relationship. Oh my God, I can't believe my children are playing instruments. Excuse me, guys. Ricky, can you please stop that? Thank you. So, violence when whatever you do doesn't please the person. They find faults in everything you do, and before you will say anything, slaps and beatings, punching bag, turns out to be like your daily lifestyle. That is what we call violence. That is absolutely unacceptable. Oh my Jesus. Oh my God. These children are just unbelievable. Like they went and brought out an instrument, and they are playing instruments outside the door that I closed. So, guys, please forgive me for the noise and all that. Like I was saying, that's the only thing that can ever make me take a walk. If him hitting on me has become like a daily something, or something that I experience, even if it's once in a week, I can't tolerate such. I would rather take a walk, give a break, find out if it's something he can come out of, try to get us a counselor. That is where you have to like think back on how you guys started. Like when I fight with my husband, when I mean fight, I mean when we argue, because we can't throw blows. I mean, no. Now when we fight with each other and I'm angry, he's angry, at that particular moment you both are angry. It's as if your hatred is kind of like building up, because he's not listening, he feels you're not listening. When something like this happens, when I get to the point where I have to close up, like I keep mute, I try to remember how we started. I try to think back on, what I felt the day I decided to marry this person. And I come to realize that, hey, girl, remember you've always, thought of this man as the best thing that ever happened to you. Remember this man is a blessing to you. Remember that all the good things this man has done for you. Now, if you think of the good times you've had with this person and you are still holding on to hatred, then something is wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with you. You shouldn't allow daily misunderstandings to overshadow your sense of reasoning, make you forget that this is somebody you actually love so much. This is somebody that you went through the eyes away. This is somebody that you promised to be with for the rest of your life. And you come to realize that even those that are celebrating 30 years of marriage, 40 years of marriage, it wasn't all rosy with them. We admire these people, but we don't know the struggles they've been through. We don't know what their story is all about. I have an aunt that has been married for 35 years, but if she opens her mouth and tell you how it's been all this 35 years of marriage, you won't believe it. Several times she has decided, oh, I'm no longer interested. She will pack her properties and go back home. But then they will realize that they miss each other, that they actually love each other, and the man will go back looking for the wife, and she will come back home. Or sometimes the man will say, oh, you leave my house, I'm no longer interested. But these things happen. Shits happen in marriage. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to explain from this story. Shits happen in marriage. But when these things happen, you need to realize, you need to try to remember. Mia, please stop that. You need to remember how you guys started. You need to hold on to a memory that will make you want to okay, this thing is worth saving. So for me, to my own opinion, nothing can ever make me I will go to the extreme. I will swallow every nonsense to keep my home, because like I said, if God would hear my prayer of today for my next life, I also wish that my husband of today be my husband of my next life, because
I want to cut you in there. I think your
okay.
husband of the next life is here already. It's in the
So
street.
what do you mean he's here already?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ciao amore. Ciao amore. Oh my god. I can't believe my husband is here.
Yes, that is how he loves you. That is how he loves you.
Oh my
We're
god.
honored to have him here.
Hey
That is
baby.
how he loves you. He wants to come and see if this woman is taking the wife away from him. He came and he said, Mary, Mary, look here, Mary.
Oh
Thank you.
my,
Thank you so much. We
oh my
appreciate you.
god.
I want to quickly say something before I put you in. There is something you said, and I don't want to forget that because I might forget that. That was a very important thing you said there. But before then, I want to quickly welcome the second man in our midst. Yeah, welcome, sir. That is Fran 84CA, and that is the husband to the beautiful guest here. And I also want to welcome Tonda, the first man in our Thank you. You have a partner now. And I want to welcome Lois Fuller. Hi, Lois Fuller. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. So what I want to say is, what I want to say is, you said when you are, having that your fight. We're not talking about blowing. You know what I mean? We're not blowing. When you're having that your hyper moment. Let's use the word hyper moment.
Yeah.
And then the anger is building in the anger is building between both of you, is brewing between both of you. Then you are thinking again in your mind, guys. I hope you guys are getting it here. She is thinking, oh, okay, how did we meet? You are now reminiscing. You're thinking about how you guys, came to be. Those good time again. And once that thought starts coming in, the anger starts subsiding, and you're like, okay, okay, okay. I remember that day I was on live stream and I was unboxing the bag he gave to me, which is Tommy Hilfiger. And yes, I remember, and I called it something else, and I said, no, that cannot be my video. The love grew. That is the truth, but some people might think it is nonsense, guys. Honestly, at times when that fight is intense and when that anger is intense, and you take your time to cool off, I want you to think back. How did I really meet this person? What is that good time we have shared together? That is why I tell you guys that we don't have a perfect marriage. I've been married for 15 years. I woke up yesterday. Yesterday, sir. I didn't mean physical fight. I mean put it like this. Put it like this. And I'm like, something that came into my mind, somebody asked me, come tell me, how often do you guys fight? Your question came to my mind. How often do you guys? And I just started smiling. And my son said, why are you smiling? I'm like, you won't understand. There was a question I was asked one time. So that is it. In that your angered moment, after after all the argument, just sit back and just think. Just think. What is that good thing about this person? That I cannot deal with, that I cannot overlook. And you will see the anger will start suppressing. That is why they say when a man is angry or when a woman is angry, do not add to the fire. I know love in Tokyo is going around in the chat right now. I'm going to give it back to you. Oh, yeah. Please.
I was just surprised when you said your husband of your next life is also here. I was like, what does that mean? Then I looked at the shot and I saw you like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
That is what you say now all the time. Maybe you don't know. Most especially for people that have watched your video, You always
Yeah.
say that in my next life.
Yeah.
That is now part and parcel of your speech. You
Yes,
just say
exactly.
yeah, and then in my okay, what about those people that are not married? You will always say in my next you're making us to be jealous. It does not mean we want our husband to get no. But that is always a very beautiful word.
No, but I always use that word. That doesn't mean that I'm having a perfect marriage or my marriage is like the sweetest in the world. We have our ups and downs, but I always say that because despite our shortcomings, I just feel like it will be difficult for me to get a man that will understand me, my character, because I'm a very difficult person. To be honest with you, I'm a very difficult person. To get somebody that will really understand your person and know how to handle you, I mean, it's a gift, it's a blessing. I always say that my husband doesn't understand English perfectly well. So it's not like I'm saying all those things now to make his head to be blowing or whatever. But I just feel like my husband is like a blessing to me, like the best thing that ever happened to me. When people say, "Oh, why don't you say maybe your children are the best things that ever happened to you?" I love my children. I will give my life for my children. But you see, my husband, I don't play with that man. So that is the reason why, even when we have issues, even when we fight, I want to remember, like, remember you said this guy is a blessing to you. Why would I want to hold on to that weak side of his? Why would I want to hold on to that shortcomings of his when I know that I myself I am not perfect? So no matter what happens, no matter the issues we come up with in our marriage tomorrow, I'm definitely going to like fight to the end to keep this man. Like I'm too jealous right now. Like don't play. Like play doesn't get to where my husband is. Like
So
we
you're
can
saying
play.
that if I decide to play with your husband now, you will not, we will become touch and go. You know what you're saying?
No,
It
like
is
no,
better we
like
just
no.
sit here now because I want to tell him he's a very handsome man. So if I say it to him now, he will not breathe properly again. In fact, I
No,
don't want to breathe properly.
Mama,
Oga,
no,
like
be
before, you are very handsome. Not only handsome, Oga, I miss you. Not only I miss you, but you know the mission I miss.
no, Mama, we're not really talking about him being handsome. Yes, thank God he's good looking. That is a plus. Yes, but we're talking about, when you talk about somebody's character, when you
Yeah.
talk about understand, when somebody is able to understand you, like when you're getting married to somebody and this person is making it obvious from the beginning that there is no room for divorce. Divorce is not an option. Like when I get so angry with my husband right now and I'm so mad I don't want to talk to him, you know what he will say? He will say, anyways, you're just vexing for nothing because you have already signed documents. As long as you've already signed that you're my wife, there is nothing you can do. Like he made it, despite we know that yes, divorce actually exists. But he puts it to you that divorce is not an option when it comes to our relationship. You have already signed that document, you have signed it. And it is going to be like this for the rest of our lives. So when somebody tell you that, when they tell you, Omaya Ijafe Mato, that is in Italian language,
Okay.
you have already signed. So there is no going back. When they tell you this, no matter how angry you are, this should melt your heart. Do you understand? Because I see that so many times couple they like, use that word, I no marry again, I will divorce you. They will be using it anyhow, and there is power in our tongue. It is so wrong. Ricky, stop that and go to your room, please. There is power in the tongue. It is wrong. It is so wrong of us to, while we're having issues with our partners, while we're quarreling with them, you start saying, "Oh, I won't marry again. I will divorce you." I will. Those words are so bad. It's so bad.
A lot of people say that all
Speak
the time. Yeah.
positivity.
They
Keep
say that all
speaking.
the
I don't know what's in my future. I pray not to have divorce in my future. You
yeah,
understand? But it is important that you speak positivity in your relationship.
yeah.
That if the fact that my husband tell me when we have issues, ormai hai già firmato, ormai sei mia moglie per sempre, means you have already signed. anyways, you're already my wife forever. So even if you're
Please,
getting angry,
I want to learn that. So if me and my husband, if we're talking, I will tell him our masters and the parts and part. Please, I need to just stop working on me. That's the problem I have. Each time I want to do one, you start laughing. Please tell me Amanto Saprasa Tamanta Manta. I want to bite my tongue. Please say it one.
it's just something that is not good for you to threaten your partner with divorce when you guys
You're not
are
answering
fighting.
my question. Say that thing Oga says. Omanse Manta. Can you say that, please? Please?
Okay, it means Omaya Jafirmato. It means you have already signed the documents. You've already signed
I
the
don't want
documents of our
English
marriage.
translation. Give me Omanta ya Santa Manta. Not translating in English.
Mom, Mom Gillette, please, type it in for us because you're good in the Kaya language as well.
Okay, no
Please
problem.
type it in for us. So, Mom, like I was saying, let's not always use negative words when we're fighting with our partners, because those negative words are like seeds that when you plant them, you don't even know you have planted them. Like, do you know that when you're planting corns, like when you're planting maize, there are ones that fall off that you don't even realize that they fell off, and they will later grow up despite you actually didn't water them or took care of them. They will still grow. So negative words in marriage is something that you plant it unknowingly, and it starts growing. It starts growing. And before you know what is happening, you wake up one day and somebody is telling you, okay, I'm really done. That person didn't just wake up all of a sudden and decided to say, I'm done. This is something that has been in that person. That person has been building that thing. So many feelings has been going on through inside of that person, that that person was unable to, find a solution out of it, and they finally came to the conclusion that we can't make this work, so I'm taking a walk. So it is important that even if you're fighting, be speaking positivity into your relationship. Be speaking, and let me say this, always have this mentality that divorce is not an option. Now, when I'm saying this not when violence is involved. Please.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
pause you there. I'm so sorry. Remember, we're working with time. I'm gonna pause you there. This is an hour, 30 minutes. We're not gonna go beyond that, and we have spent 43 minutes. Hey, don't do that love in Tokyo here, because I'm seeing the way you're looking at Ogadia. I'm gonna read some comments so they don't see as if maybe I ignore it. Now, the Bible says Ober's family. The Bible says there is power in our tongue, and we need to speak words to our lives. Then
Yeah.
Tonga says, yes, married couples must walk through it. See, it's true. Then Mama Janet says, if I should say that word at this point of my life, it means I'm done for good. But luckily, I don't have reason to say that, which is, I will divorce you. That is what she's saying.
Yeah.
And Scorpion says, Emitonia, I am saying marriage is not an option, but a pieces of it. Okay, welcome, Emitonia. Welcome, Golden Passion. Welcome, Saliu. I hope I got that correctly. And there was another comment that we needed to read. Okay, good. Obo's family says mother's love towards children is unconditional, but will grow and leave but they will grow and leave the house. Then
God
it's
bless you.
of
God
you.
bless you.
That is what she's saying. So, guys, I still want to apologize. I know the noise. I'm so sorry. Please, at this point, welcome, Rita. Rita, welcome. Thank you for being here. At this point, if you have your questions, start bringing in your questions. We are not going to spend more than an hour, 30 minutes here. Please. We have spent 45 minutes already. Start typing in your questions and all that.
I think there was a time someone typed in a question, but I didn't see that. Somebody typed a question.
Please, if we think we passed your question, retype again. And please share the stream out. Somebody, you don't know who you are saving their marriage. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if this stream deserves a thumbs up. If it deserves a thumbs down, it's okay. Tell me why you gave me the thumbs down later on. There is no problem. And bring in your questions, please. We are ready also to take your questions. And if you want to support us, please, you can also do. We're also open to that. And guys, I want to promise us, if we do not do justice to this, all this today, we are still going to come back with part 2, because I don't think Oge might be making it today. Oge is really so busy today. So let us keep going with Mama Love Francis. Mama Love Francis, over to you.
There was a question I that Everyday Matters actually left a while ago. She said, "What if the person is not worth fighting for?" Okay, that is an option. You must have a reason before saying this person is not worth fighting for. Now, I don't have a reason to say my husband is not worth fighting for, but in case you find yourself in a relationship where you feel this person is not worth fighting for, what are your reasons? Why do you feel this person is not worth fighting for? If it does not involve violence, if it's just the normal ups and downs that married couples have, believe me, we have lots and lots of them. And you feel you can actually do better, you can actually get a better person outside. Believe me, the devil in the house is better than that angel you don't know about. Because while you're in there thinking that your partner probably is not good enough, he has so many shortcomings, he's this, he's that, and you feel somebody out there can actually do better, can actually be better. I'm not saying it's not true. You can actually get somebody that that can be better. But believe me, that person's weak point might actually be worse than what you're actually facing currently. So the thing should be you trying to work things out with the person you're actually living with. If I should find myself in such a situation, I would rather want to work on the things that is not working. Those things that are not working in my present relationship, I would rather want to work on them and see how things can actually get better. If that means going to a counselor, if that means, sacrificing some things, because marriage is sacrifice. Sometimes the woman has to sacrifice more because men, they are slow in understanding that a woman is actually their rib. It takes them time. I discovered that sometimes male feel that a wife is an outsider. They start having that feeling that a wife is an outsider. It takes them a while to realize that this woman is actually my all and all. This woman is actually my life partner. Like, they start allowing you to come in. They start give them that time. That is why they say that men are like children. They take time. Give them time. That is where you pray for them. That is where you have to be the patient. That is where you sacrifice. You give that sacrifice that is needed and give them that time for them to grow up, for them to change. But if you want to like say this person is not worth fighting for, let me leave this person and then I can get better tomorrow, it might work for you, but you might end up falling in the hands of somebody that will make you regret ever giving up your first husband or your first partner.
There is a question we don't want to, I know you're still answering that, but I want to bring that question again to your notice. And the question is flirting cheating? Is flirting cheating if you are married? This question is being asked by Thunder. Is flirting?
Of course, of course, of course. To me, yes, it is cheating. The moment you start thinking of somebody else here that is not your partner, you're already cheating on the person. You don't actually have to go the extra mile and get down with the person before it can be regarded as cheating. The fact that you've already started harboring feelings, imaginary whatever with that person you're thinking of, you're already cheating on your partner.
Okay, and have another question. Okay, I think it's not a question, it's a praise. Boss, you too get sense. You too get sense, boss. That is from Libo's word. Boss, your sense too much. Then, okay, not worth fighting for because they are plenty of fish. I'm going to add something to what you said. You said something that, a lot of people visualize. In fact, when some married women start keeping friends, and or they start being in that carcass of people that that in a particular caucus, that whatever happens between them and their husband, they take it to that particular caucus. That caucus might be a particular caucus of women, it might be a particular caucus of men. They take it towards there and they discuss it. And maybe if it is somebody that is so innocent, that is asking, I will be back. Okay, Janet, Mama, that is innocent, that is asking for a solution, and the person falls into that hand they're not supposed to fall in. And they start hearing, must you be the one that will apologize? If this person keeps behaving like this, why are you still there? Allow him to apologize. Must you be the one to always say sorry? Must you be the one to always make him breakfast? Can't he make you breakfast? And they start putting things into your head because they want you to see there is, because you have taken that fight to them, that weakness to them. Now they want you to see reasons why you are not supposed to apologize or why you're not supposed to walk out, and you're thinking that the person outside there is gonna give you everything you need. That is where you start failing it. That is where it's not right any longer. You should be the one that should be trying to save that your relationship, that your marriage. It lies in your hands. It doesn't even lie in the hands of your friends. It doesn't even lie in the hands of your father, of your brothers, of your sisters. Your marriage lies in your hand because you are the sole determinant. You are the one that takes the final decision. Remember, you are the one that said you do. No other person said it. So we should always learn to fight for the good thing. But just like as she said before, if you're being beaten, if you're being used as a punching bag, I put it to you, that man did not start punching you. It's not today he started punching you. He showed it to you before. But you said that you will pray it out. Oh yeah, continue praying it out. Continue praying it out. He showed you a little of what is being made of one time, but you said you'll pray it out. So why the complaints? You continue praying it out. Marriage is not a child's play. It's not where you jettison in and you jettison out. If you have divorce at the back of your mind before you go into relationship, you will be married to more than 1 million men or women because you already have a mindset before going into it. Are you telling me that have been in marriage for 15 years, I do not have my ups and downs? I do not have times I wake up, I want to pack my bags and leave? Huh? Oh my goodness, all of us have it. But at times when I sit and I am where I am at now, I'm like, how did I get here? How did I get here? It's not by my strength, it's not by my grace. And when you go into the social media, 1, 2, 3, marriages are over. 1, 2, 3. There were signs, but you chose not to look at it. It's either you were marrying to him because he's dashing, tall, handsome. The first time he saw you, he came down from the Lamborghini. And the next one that is parked at home is the Ferrari. So what happens? Then the next time he took you out to propose to you, it was in Hotel de la Rosa. Did I get that correctly? And that's it. You think, then when he finished beating you up, in fact, there have been a day he put his hand on you and he got you the costliest gold and you wore it. He got you the makeup and you pancaked it. And your friend asked you, you said, oh, is it this? Oh my goodness, this pancake. If I tell you how I got it, and maybe when she tried to come closer, you're like, don't go too close. You want to see everything. And you think that when you're not finally getting, you don't know he was. See, guys, This topic is very deep. Don't just think, okay, we walk over it. No, there were signs before you go into marriage. So pay attention. For those that are not married, pay attention so you don't end up. When he beats you up and gets you gifts, quote me, when you keep beating you,
Exactly.
when he beats, get me flower. But if you want to take me to Costa Rica, I might be okay. He will keep beating, I will keep sending you flowers. So be able to make the decision before you say, I do. This is what we're talking about here. Before you say, I do, it's a serious business. I want to quickly say something before I leave it to her to conclude, because we're going to be concluding in no time. We might be coming back with part 2 of this. Don't forget to give us a like. Jen, welcome. If you haven't, if you want to bless us, we're open to that. I was doing something a few days ago. I was with my phone. I want to share this with us. I do not know his name. I guess his name might be Blackmail Advice, something like that. He's a YouTuber. And I stumbled, you know how you're watching somebody's video and he rolls you into another person's video. And this man asked a question that got me thinking. In fact, that chilled me. And this was his question. And we're treating the same thing, guys. He said, before you go into relationship, now this is, I don't know if he read about giving women advice. He said, before you go into relationship, what do you have in your mind? That was the question he had. This person had more than 300 people watching him and typing. So he's good in what he's doing. He said, what do you have in your mind? And he used himself as an example. He said, if he's married a woman, he wants to have kids. He wants to have kids. That's what he said. Then he said, when you marry a woman, let us, guys, we're going to use a code. We're going to call it yes. And that yes is sex. Do you guys get it? Yes. Let's use yes for sex. Then he said, he asked the women the question, apart from yes, Mango, welcome. Apart from yes, what else can you offer a man? Does anybody have that question? Does anybody have the answer? Did you guys get what I said? Apart from yes, I hope you guys know what yes means. We said yes, we're going to call yes sex. So our stream is not being taken down. Apart from yes, what else can you bring into a relationship? What else can you bring into your marriage? Everywhere was quiet. And they got me thinking. Apart from getting pregnant and having babies, what else can you bring into your marriage? What is? Some people are quiet. Now, let me tell you guys something. I stand to be corrected. When a man comes back, you give him yes in the morning. You give him yes brunch. You give him yes afternoon. There is brunch. Your brunch is different from afternoon. I'm not deviating, guys. I'm saying something so important. You give him yes in the morning. That early morning one is very, very good. Hot tea. You give him brunch when he forgot his toothpaste at home. You give him for lunch. Then he comes back. You now give him yes, the heavy one. You understand? How many yeses? My guest, how many yeses? My guest, how many yeses now? How many yeses now did you just give? My God, welcome. Thunder Scorpion.
What should the question?
How do I by upon a sudden, Nibo is like, hey, Mangba, you're welcome. Okay, Mox, is it Mox Soro? Did I get that correctly? Mox Soro, welcome. Sorry, I didn't recognize you when you walked in. How many years? Guest, my guest, give me the answer now.
Why should I be the one answering? The people in the chat should answer now.
Okay, maybe they didn't understand what I said. Let me ask the question again. Let me tell you, people didn't understand. A question was asked. A question was asked. I'm sorry about the noise. A question, leave it. A question was asked. Apart from sex, we're going to call sex. No, you damaged my name, Lord. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me call you Boya.
Mukosoro.
Okay.
Mukosoro. Boy.
Okay, boy. Okay.
Boy.
Mukosoro, welcome, Mama. Or is it welcome, sir? Welcome, sir. Please. I'm so sorry. Please. Pardon me, please. I'm so bad in pronouncing names, please. And I always say that. Okay, so guys, a question was asked. Please, if you haven't share, if you didn't like, please you can like, you can still share us out. Please, guys. A question was asked. A man asked this question. We have been treating marriage things. I was fortunate, not unfortunate. I was fortunate to go into the stream. I'm sorry for the stream, guys. I'm so sorry, but I know you guys can hear me. I apologize. And I was fortunate to enter a stream of a man teaching what I have taught. But I learned from him and I decided to bring it today. And he asked, he said, for the women, that once he gets married, he wants to have children. Then he's asking the women this question. Apart from sex, which we're going to call yes. So apart from yes, what can you bring into a relationship? What can you bring into your marriage? Now, and I'm asking us the question, do you think when you give a man yes by 6 a.m., that one that gives to the brain, then you give him yes when he forgot his lunch box, brunch, he comes to pick it up, and you give him a quick yes. Then he comes back for lunch, you now give him yes. Then he now comes back in the night, you now give him yes. That one sticks, it doesn't go. Now, how many yeses have you given to him?
You're giving 4 now. 4 times in a day. Oh.
No amount of prayer can change a violent wayward man. It's like they're not even listening to what I'm saying. How many yeses? Okay, my guest said you have given him 4 yeses. Do you know there will be a time you go to that man and you want to give him another yes? The man will tell you, is it only yes I married you for? Do you know that? The man will tell you, keep this your yes. I don't want this yes. Don't you know that? The man will tell you, I want my brain to function. Is your waist not paining you? If your waist is not paining you, my waist is paining me. Don't you know that? You touch the man, he tells you, I'm tired. Stop it. Love, welcome. Now, that is why before you go into relationship, what I understood what he was saying is, before you go into, let me tell you, do you know there is a time, there is a period in a woman's life, you don't even do yes at all. You look up to God when things are not working in your family. You look up to God and you are bringing it to him in prayer. Whatever you believe in, you are praying. Do you know that? That time, yes. Yes, has gone to holiday. Also, there is a time in a man's life when things is looking at is not working well. He needs a quiet time. Even then, he doesn't even remember. Yes, you don't know that. That is why that question I am asking the women today. That will be a topic for another day. So go and think about it. What else would you bring into a marriage, into a relationship, apart from yes? If you are learned, what are you using your learnedness for? Can that man be in a problem and he looks at you and you can help him financially? Can you help him when the chips are down for him? Even if not financially, can you help him with advice that he can solely rely on? Can that man fall on you when he's sick? Or is it only yes you are good at? Give yourself a reality check. A virtuous woman who can find her. If in your relationship it's only yes you can bring into your relationship, ask yourself a question. Because if that man goes out, he can get yes, left, right, center. In fact, he can even get yes upside down. So you should be able to complete him in all ramification. That is why you are his wife. Nwadi made it today, but I know she's busy. She made it. We're going to be having a part 2 of this. Over to you, Mama. I've asked the question. Oh my God, look at that blessing. Oh, hey, this blessing.
Mom Janet, thank you so very much. Thank you so
Oh
much.
my
We
word,
appreciate that.
this blessing.
Thank
Love,
you so
wait,
much.
Jared. This blessing. Love, are you seeing that blessing?
I'm thanking her now.
God bless you, my dear. Thank her very well. The blessing is heavy.
Mom Janet, you are too much. Grazie
Look at how the color
mille.
of the chart just changed. They scattered the
Ti
chart. Thank you, Mama.
apprezziamo tanto. Grazie, grazie.
Eh? Nah, love, marakwa mgbe na-akparị m ihe ahụ. Oh yeah, Ananta gracia, gracia. Whatever love say, I concur. Oh, guys, that is the question we should be asking ourselves. It's not only yes, 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 yes. But this will be a topic for another day for matured minds. Love's husband has been away for so long. Love, am I correct?
More than 5 months already.
So
Yeah.
you know what you have been doing. I do not know. But if you're not capable, would you be there? You will not be there. Guys, it's not like we're not talking about, is it money? You must. It will be a topic for another day. So to open those people that think marriage is when you go into marriage, let me tell you, if you just go into marriage with the sum of the man to give you everything, you are a loser. You are a loser. A man is the head, the woman is the neck. And where the head turns, the neck follows. Please, let me quickly read some comments and you still continue. We're ending, yeah, it's an hour, 30 minutes. I'm not going to go above that. I'm not going to go above that. Thunder says, but then that makes the man stupid for not finding out before he married her. Remember we said yesterday, on Wednesday, if you guys could remember, what do you expect in a man? No, right? What are your expectants before you go into? Remember we talked about that, right? That was on Wednesday. Then Nwadi, Ogo, thank you for coming in. You can bring support, respect, love, passion, loyalty, support, communication. Mama, you just nailed it. A woman should be able to give her husband advice that adds me. You see what I'm saying? Women bring a lot into the, you see what I'm saying now? So don't think it is only yes. Who told you? Anybody can give yes. Anybody can give yes. But yes becomes spiceful when you are on top of yes and you tell him, how was that business deal? How did it go? Did it go well? He tells you, no, it did not go well. Then you tell him, have you tried another method? And he's like, okay, what method are you thinking? Conversation has started. It's not the man is asking you, nah, there is this business deal I'm talking about. Then you come to him and say, there is this Brazilian hair I want to buy you. That Brazilian, I said there is, there's a Brazilian hair I want to buy now. Give me money, let me go get the Brazilian hair first, and I will tell you. You see, he can't even come to you for an advice. If you remember what I said the other day, women are so powerful. I'm not trying to tell you that we are above men. No, women are the most powerful. If you want something to be done, go and ask a woman. She will tell you how to do it. If you want an advice, go to a man. He will give you advice. Do you know why I said that? Go back to the Bible. Go back to the Bible. Who brought down the most mighty men in the Bible? Women. Women are powerful. Can somebody tell me who brought down Samson? I think it's Samson, right? Delilah. Yeah. Delilah just cried a little. You say you love me. Where is your power? Where is your power? Ah, Samson says, he's here now. He's on my head. They took his head down. The Palestinians came in. So that is the thing that is there. I don't want to bore us, but that is going to be a topic for another day. That is going to be a topic for another day. And please, if you want to participate on that topic, hit me up on my IG. Guys, it's for matured mind. We are saving marriages because people have been writing me, people have been telling me. That is why you see me continuing this series. If not, I would have stopped a long time ago. I'm just being sincere to you guys. We are saving marriages. Okay, Thunder Scorpion said, okay, we need to think of things that will add value to our marriage. That is what Ober says. And Thunder says, golden. But if he marry her and find out she can only offer yes, then nothing else. You see that? He should have known this before marriage. That's why you date first. Jesus was the most powerful man in the Bible. We see he stayed single. Hallelujah. But women are powerful, like I said. The other day, women have the power to decide how their home should be, not by fighting or argument. I'm going to be featuring some people in this place. Golden Passion is another. You see, there are people that because they are shy. There are people that are so powerful when they talk and when they think. Mama Love, please.
Okay. Now let me go back to the title of today's
please.
Today's live stream, which is how far can you save your relationship? And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. Now, the reason why most women feel reluctant in fighting for their relationship, for their marriages, is also because of the kind of friends that they keep. You should be mindful of who you have as a friend. If the kind of friend you have is someone that you go to them, because I always say it's not good for you to bottle up everything inside because it can actually lead to depression and all. But at the same time, you have to be mindful of who you also share your family problems with. Now, who do you share it with? If the person you go to tell, oh, my husband did this, my husband did that, is telling you, for what now? No, my husband cannot try that with me. My husband, if he tries it with me, he knows I will bring that mountain from whatever. You are actually telling the wrong person. When somebody comes to me, I've had a friend come to me to tell me, this is what my husband did, this is what my husband did. I don't know, my brain is always, regulated in a way that I always come to people's defense first. Whoever you're telling me about, this person did this, I always come to that person's defense first. I said, but what did you do before? What did you do to him before he did this? You must have done something. Do you understand? You make that person realize that, oh, you're condemning this person, but probably there is something you did. She's probably right by what she did, but you agreeing with her at that particular moment is not healthy for her marriage. When somebody comes to you and tell you, oh, my husband said this and I said that, your friend should know that at that particular moment, you don't need to support her, because you supporting her at that particular moment can actually drive her to the extreme. They come to tell you, oh, my husband did this, my husband did that. You say, for what? If it's me, I cannot tolerate it. And you end up going home wanting to apply the same thing that person told you, not knowing that probably that person is eating shit in a marriage. Do you understand? So you should be wise when you discuss things with people. When somebody comes to me and tell me, oh, my husband, oh, what did you do before he did this to you? He cannot just wake up all of a sudden and decide to be silly. He cannot just wake up all of a sudden and decide to be. And sometimes when I see that she's giving me too much good reasons, and I really see that this man is fucking up, what I answer is, say, hey, is it the first person? Don't you know that other people are also going through the same thing? Will your own marriage be different? I want her to understand that, okay, fine, everybody's going through it, so walk through it. Try to find a solution. Don't make her at that particular time that she's, her brain, her set of mind is in a way, oh, this thing is not working, it's not working. Don't second her to that particular feeling she's having. Tell her, come, my dear, okay, fine, it's true, he's not working well. But my dear, if other people should tell you what they too are going through, you go and thank your God for the one you're going through is too small. You go and thank your God. You make them realize that, oh, you can actually walk through this thing. You can actually make things work. Mia, what's going on? Do you understand? Make them feel that, oh, he's not the only one. So many other people are going through it. It's only when you make a woman feel, oh, my husband is perfect and everything, so your own should also be perfect. That is when they actually end up thinking of not fighting for what they actually have. And it's so wrong. So be mindful of who you have as your friend. And coming again towards
Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Please, you will still take it up.
Yeah.
Nwadi says you both need to respect each other, respect others' time, value EDC. Once you start to lose respect, you have lost the whole relationship. No amount of amazing hot yes can bring it back. Then Obo's family said, and those things people can't do anything, but they will want to give you the wrong advice. My Janet says the reason why marriages are always falling today is because our parents never pampered men for marriages. Okay, never prepared men for marriages. The burden is too much on a woman. Hey, if a marriage lasts long, it's because the two work together as one. Then Obo's family says, a friend told me that I am always on her husband's side because I didn't tell her what she wanted to hear. It's good to give people good advice. Talk with Richie says, I'm always asking them what they did before the husband or the wife, what they did. That's why most people around me think I'm always supporting them when they complain to me. And neighbors will say some people are wicked when it comes to other people's marriage. They just want to scatter because their own is not good. Back to you, Mama. We have like 10 minutes. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, we've rounded up that be careful of who you tell your things to, and if whoever you're telling your issues with to is somebody that is telling you, oh, he's not supposed to do this, he's not supposed to do that. If it's me, I will not tolerate it. Please run away from such people. And then coming back to what Scorpio said about flirting, is flirting cheating? And I say 100% yes. When you flirt, you're already cheating on your partner. And he mentioned about a married friend of his that that told him that she had this dream, erotic dream about him. Okay, now sometimes we are humans. Let me put it like we are humans, and sometimes we go astray without even realizing it. Realizing it means that woman didn't all of a sudden had that dream over you. She has already been admiring you in her head. I cannot sleep today and come and dream of Scorpion in my bed. Do you understand? You must have already started admiring that person, started having erotic thoughts about that person. And that is the reason why you would go to bed and dream of such things about that person. Now, that woman also, she didn't actually want anything to happen. She didn't have to tell Scorpion about it. Do you understand? It's one thing for you to dream of something, admire somebody, but it's another thing for you to act on it. For her to come and tell Scorpion about it, she has already cheated on her husband. Okay. In fact, she cheated twice. She didn't only cheat by dreaming of that man sexually, she also cheated again by telling the said man what she actually dreamt. She didn't have to do that. Now, you need to realize that sometimes, you go astray. You start admiring people. It has happened to me. I am proud to say this. It has happened to me that I talk to different people, and then my husband, like, you know, the way you talk to this person is actually different from the way you talk to this person. And like, what do you mean? He said, you don't know it, but me that watches you, I see that when you're talking to this person, your body language, your face, everything, the tone of your voice changes than when you talk to this person. Now, sometimes you might not even know it, and it will start building up inside of you. But when your partner should call your attention to it, now that is when we say, know what your priority is. If I say my husband is my priority, my husband comes first. As soon as he draws my attention to that thing, to me, I'm not doing anything wrong. I've not seen anything, but he has seen it. You immediately cut off that relationship to save your home, because you know your home is more important to you than whatever thing that you think you have with that person, or whatever friendship you think you have with that person. Our problems is that sometimes we feel like some friendships that we're keeping, some relationship we're keeping outside our marriages are more important than who you have inside. You start seeing the person in the house as a beast, as an animal, and you feel that whoever is talking to you from the phone is like, oh, if I had known, if I had married this other person, maybe my life would have been better. My darlings, if you had married that person, you would have ended up regretting it for the rest of your life. So learn how to cherish who you have in your house. Learn how to make things work with the person you have in your house, and know when to cut off relationships from outside. Know when to cut it off. When you start talking to somebody today, you talk to the person tomorrow, you talk to the person next tomorrow, before you know what is happening, that relationship is moving from ordinary friendship to something else. Without you even realizing it, one day they will send you a message, oh, I feel like whatever, whatever, whatever. So know when to cut it short. Know when to actually take a step back. And please, you can actually make your own home be like that thing you feel with somebody else outside. The reason why you get attracted to somebody else is because there is no more love in your home, there is no more romance, you become flatmates with your partner. So why don't you go back into doing something, try to make things work between you and your lovers, try to remember those things that actually attracted you to that person, and that's when we keep moving. And someday we'll be celebrating golden years in marriage, we'll be celebrating. It's a good feeling, guys. It's a good feeling. So with all that being said, I am close.
Yeah, so
What is stopping?
what is your advice? What would you advise somebody that is trying to
Okay,
pick up in a
my
marriage?
advice is this,
Yeah.
short and simple. Guys, if you are not experiencing, if you're not going through violence in your marriage, please make that marriage work. Do everything possible to make it work. If it means sacrificing a lot, when I mean sacrificing a lot, there are times that you'll be working so hard to make marriage work, and the man will be doing everything possible to make it scatter. It happens. When such is happening, guys, do not relent. Keep praying over it. Keep doing your part. And then keep saying it out to God. Father, let your will be done. Now, if it's God's will that this marriage should end up breaking tomorrow, fine. Then you will know that you actually tried your best. But if at the end of the day, the things, work out for you both, you will end up being the one. Do you know, I've seen relationships whereby, a woman goes through a whole lot during the marriage and everything, and finally, when he downed on the man that he's been stupid all those while, when he changed, it took him years, but when he changed, the woman became like gold to him. Like, he doesn't play with the wife. The woman takes decisions. If the woman has not said anything, nothing gets done. Do you understand? So please, if there is no violence in your marriage, do everything possible. Pray, sacrifice. That is what marriage is all about. Sacrifices, compromises. Do everything possible to make your home work, because the grass is always greener at your neighbor's garden. But believe me, when you get there,
Well,
you
when
discover
they
that
do that, they give you This my
You
love.
understand?
I
So
am proud of you. Let me use the word. I'm proud of you.
thank you,
You are
Mama. Thank
so
you.
matured, and your words and your I love that last one. The grass is greener at your neighbors, but you don't know what they do to keep it green.
Exactly. So
Chioma, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Oh my goodness. Love, thank you. I want to say thank you for responding in a very short notice, because it was a short notice, but you responded. So I want to really appreciate that. You know me, I do not take that for granted. You do not know somebody that you have touched their life with everything you said and all that. Guys, we always talk nonsense, but in the midst of our nonsense, I will always say, pick out the sense.
understand.
Out the sense. Our kids never wanted us to come on today, but we did it. In fact, we are super women.
Oh
If
yes.
you know you are a superwoman, type in the chat, I am a superwoman. Just type superwoman.
Extra super.
Telling you, honestly. And I'm so happy Oga came in to support you, but you don't know he came in to
Oh my
support you.
god.
That was a
Oh
very
my
a
god.
romantic support. Hey, you came in and said, Mary, are you not seeing me? I said, sir.
Oh my god.
I said, gracias, sir. I see you, honestly. So thank you so much. Please still keep a date with us, because guys, I'm gonna be bringing Love here again on Monday. She is gonna be here again on Monday. Yes.
Really?
Yes, really, yes. So I'm announcing that, but I pray I make it that Monday. But I'm pre-announcing that. I think on Monday we're just gonna be having just Monday stream, guys. We're gonna stream only on Monday next week by God's grace. And we'll travel again. You know how it is.
Thanks everyone.
Guys,
Thank you so much everyone for being here. We
honestly,
appreciate all of
please
you.
take time to thank them. You have a minute to thank them all before we wrap it up, and we move
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Guys, I want to say a big thank you to all of you, each and every one of you that came here to support us, to share ideas with us, to listen to us talk. Like I said, we learn from each other. Nobody know it all. You get. So thanks to everyone that came from WhatsApp. Thanks to people that came from IG. Thanks to the YouTube families. We love and appreciate all of you. Thanks to our mama for the whooping super chat. We appreciate you, Mom Jeanette. God bless you. Thanks for all the
Amen.
contributions. Thanks for the questions. We learn. Thank you so much, guys. You guys rock. God bless you all.
Put rock like a superstar for them now. They rock like a superstar. Oh my God. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for giving us your time. I really appreciate that. I do not take that for granted.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, guys. I want to quickly say thank you to everybody. I said it's going to be an hour, 30 minutes, and I'm not going to go beyond that. I want to quickly say thank you to everybody in this chat by calling their name. Thunder Scorpion, you are not married, but you have been coming all this while. I appreciate you. You are a great supporter, and I do not take that for granted. Janet, Mama, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for blessing us today. May blessings of the Lord never cease from you. Nwadi, you were not here today with us on the panel, but still you took our time to educate us in one way or the other. Thank you, Mama. Golden Passion, thank you so much. Chiamaka, thank you for being here. A Talk with Richie, you are amazing. Obos family, God bless you. Chioma Rosaline, God bless you. I want to thank everybody that made it. There is still 26 people in the chat. You guys rock like a superstar. Neighbor's Word, God bless you. Donory Love, God bless you. They talk with Richie. Oh my goodness. Everybody in the chat. I salute all of you. And how can I not say thank you to Love's husband that showed up? Guys, you guys are amazing. I want to wish you guys happy weekend. I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Please, it's God. I love you guys. Keep doing your thing. Our secret admirers, thank you for always watching. Those people that couldn't type, thank you for always watching. And everybody that shared us out, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. And may this weekend be one of the most beautiful weekends in your life. Please keep your relationship alive. And I will see us on Monday. God bless us all. Bye, guys.